I'm really tired today, so I'm a little vague, I think, with my cues today. And I'm just being very patient with him because I know I'm foggy. I'm off a couple of clinics and I have a couple more to go and lots going on. All right. Feeling super athletic right now. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you're such a clever boy. Got to put in the tax here. Pay my taxes. Get on, you give me a good scratch. Some horses like to have a cookie. He's just happy for a scratch. Okay. All right. Okay, so gather my reins. Good. Looking, there's no stress behaviors of any sort. And then can we back up with a light aid? I'll do everything exactly the same as I did on the ground, as best as I can. And then back. Pick up the reins. Pull very gently. Whoopsie, your nose is crooked. What I mean by that is he started to look that way. Maybe that rein was shorter, I don't know. I like a straight horse when I'm backing. All right, we're going to circle right. And I know he steers with the calves and he steers beautifully, so see how we do riding. Definitely a lot heavier than the Cabazon right now, the pressure. And we're back to being like a wobbly drunk. Very poor steering. See if I can follow my 20-meter circle cones. Oh, we're going this way. Thank you. Good boy. Doing very quiet, opening rein left to stay on my circle. Good boy, come back here. Good boy. Going this way. Thank you. All right. Now we'll start our work on the little circles. And can I just pick up on an inside rein? Circle right. And go to my next cone. Yeah, you can hurry up. Boy. He's checking back if I really want him to keep moving. Yes, I do. And so far there hasn't been any big chewing, fussing, which I like. He's just turning. Of course, I'm using my seat aids as I'm turning my shoulders, sitting a little more on my inside sit bone, a little more weight on my inside stirrup. All that helps him. He's heard all that language before as a pre-signal for the rein. Now I have equal weight in both stirrups as we travel to the outer part of the circle. Do another small one. Move my eyes and my shoulders. Pulling the inside, saying thank you. Oh, pulled the inside too much. Good boy. Next thing we'll play with is the spirals. See if I have spirals. Starting with the work of the indirect rein. Okay. Good boy. Yeah, you got it. He's asking questions here. I don't know what he's asking. He's wondering why we're only just walking. Oh, can I move this shoulder out and out? Ooh, that's a bit sticky. No, that's if we're not doing hunches in place. Moving out of the circle, out of the circle, out of the circle. Thank you. Maybe my body was confusing you, but I'm going to listen to the bit instead. Actually, I'm going to go one-handed just to really be clear to him that when my rein is applied to your neck and lifting, you move the shoulder, move the shoulder. Good boy. Then you can come inwards. And if he's not coming inwards, I can always go like this, inwards, inwards. Thank you. Now can we go outwards and outwards and outwards and outwards. Good boy. There we go. Oh, getting a little bit of a language process here. Can you move your body in a circle? Can you move your shoulders? Mainly your shoulders, obviously. Out, please. Out, please. Same cues as I did with the cavesson. Good boy. Both hands in the circle. And then both hands out of the circle. Good boy. Like so kindergarten. I see him going, well, don't you want haunches in and shoulder in and all the things we usually do? No, because you know what? You don't know what this, no, we don't lean, no, we don't pull on the bit. I'm going to tap him on the chest. He just grabbed it and pulled on it. And I'm going to back him up again. And then back him up again. He just grabbed it and pulled. So we don't want to encourage that behavior. I did a little squeeze to say slow down and move out and out and out. You know my leg cues. Good. I'm going to start asking him a couple of lateral exercises. He's offering them. So I'll say, yeah, sure. Let's put it all together then, bud. Slide my inside leg back a little bit. Good. Good boy. Yes, and so I shoulder in on a circle. Slide my outside leg back. Sitting on my inside sit bone. That indirect rein. You can feel him going, what does that mean in my mouth? Good boy. You got it. Yeah. There you go. See? Same thing. Drop my reins. Tell him he's good. You can feel him have a little light bulb moment there. Wait a minute. Those are the same cues. You betcha, bud. Nothing's changed other than it's inside your mouth. I get little haunches in. Good boy. Very nice. Good job, bud. So we went from 2 sessions ago of barely steering to driving with the bit. Of course, there's no head down yet or softening to the bit. As he makes a liar out of me. Thanks, H. Not on cue, anyway. I don't have. Okay, but I'm excited. Let me play. I'll play with him for a few days and I'll video it again. I'm away this weekend, so I have 2 more rides I can do this week, teaching him all the basics with the bit. And I don't think it'll take him long to translate it because he knows all of the things you need a horse to do. You just want it from his mouth, and I wanted it really quiet from his mouth. Okay, I think that's the beauty of the cavesson, and the reason it was designed originally is that you don't want to ever, like, you do have to pull on a young horse. You have to pull to stop and pull to steer. The idea was is that you would never be pulling, so you teach him all the bending work and the balance work with a cavesson, and that way the mouth is saved. So there were moments I had to pull on Sage, and there were moments I had to really say, hey, get your nose over here. But now he can physically do all of those things. I probably could have waited even longer with the cavesson and got him stronger. But this is how the grandmasters used to train, just Gouverneur and a long time ago, right? Boy. And I just think it's fascinating to get a horse in such balance. By the time your bit is on, you're never having to pull. Good boy. Yeah. I don't need to pull the rein to go left bend because he knows I'm on a left circle. I've been educating him that for 2 months. Yes, you're a good boy. And then I also have a gentle touch of my leg right here that says, hey, bring your ears and your eyeballs left, left, and left, and left. So every time before I asked for a rein cue of his nose, a very tiny touch in my left heel, like right there, or on the ground I did a little left whip cue. I can get a lot of those things without even pulling on his nose. All right, can we do a left circle with the reins? Boy. And another thing that hopefully you're seeing that the relaxation. Because everything has been so systematic and quietly done, adding a new thing, such as the bit, which can be very stressful. They're pulling on their mouth and tongue, and isn't causing a gaping mouth and a high head. This is the first time he's had his mouth pulled on. Right? I've filmed every session where he's had his mouth pulled on. It's not causing stress, and this is a pattern he knows so well. I was just showing you. I can throw the reins, and he's like, "Let me circle the cone. Just let me drive. I got this." Right? I love it when they know what I'm up to. I don't like it when they completely take over, but I do love that they have confidence in the task. So now we're going to work on the indirect rein of the left hand. I'm going to gently come into the middle of my circle here. And I might do the same thing I did on the other side. I'll do that. So it's just one-handed, because he should ride between the two reins that light that when I pull outwards and outwards and outwards and outwards and outwards. Good boy. At shoulders, right? When I say shoulder, obviously it's the whole foot, whole leg, like now and now and now and now. Good boy. Really good. When I say shoulder, obviously it's the leg attached to the shoulder beneath it, but I like to think my hands are in charge. This is the steering, and my hands are above each leg. And can I guide the horse's shoulders this way? Presumably the feet follow. Can I guide the shoulders this way? And you want the shoulders up and over for a left circle. And you want them up and over for a right circle, not inwards and. Right? So, and he is guiding his shoulders left and right. Of course, it's the feet. In case I'm confusing when I talk, which doesn't surprise me. Some days. Surprised my horse understands me some days. What size, honey? I do. Hold on. I lost my mic. Hold on, babe. Give me a second. Yeah, good boy. I popped my mic off. Alright, bud. Let's go. I think I got the indirect rein. That was really, really fast. Good boy. The more I know, the more it even surprises me how easy this is. I used to start with a rope halter, and then I discovered that starting with a side pull or a cabeston was just so much better. And then delaying that snaffle longer and longer and longer has been mind-blowing for me. Like, just wait until they can do all the things, right? And then when you do put it on, it's just so light. All right, so we're going to start with a little bit of shoulder in. And I just don't have the same feel yet. He doesn't know. Giving him a little touch with my reins, just a little left one here for a little more flexion. Oh, I sort of got it. I would love to see a little softening in his mouth and bringing his, there we go, and this pole not so above the bridle, and bring his chin inwards a little bit. Right? Soften his under neck, lengthen his upper neck. That's what I was asking him there, adding it to the shoulder in, which I've never, of course, that's his first time asking him to, could you drop your head, please? You need to walk. So I'll ask for the shoulder in, left shoulder back. Both our tails should be to the outside. My inside leg can push and push gently. And more hind leg. And now I'm going to add that little cue in my fingers. There we go. And the cue in my fingers was a very tiny squeeze of flexion rein on the left side. I went very soft upper calf, very soft both rein pressure, very lightly. Yeah, now we're focusing on what Tucker's doing over there. I don't care what he's doing. Hello, hello, Sage, hello, hello. I'm getting stronger with my fingers. Just have a pressure on his. There we go. Thank you. Just a little pressure on the lips, not the bars. I don't want to feel like I'm pulling on his tongue. So some people also do a lifting really high. The same thing. I'm looking for the feel of the corner of the mouth, which gives him a little bit of a relaxation and a lick and chew, and I'll exaggerate it with one hand. Dude, there we go. One hand down, one hand up. Just get that corner of the mouth going, and they start licking and chewing and want to lower their head. So that's my head down button. Okay, little, yes, that's Tucker. Okay, that's Tucker. Good. No, you can do it. You can find the answer. So just over exaggerating my hand position just to show you I'm lifting the corners, not pulling his nose back, just looking for a relaxation cue. Can you lengthen and lower your neck? So as long as you have a head down button, I like to call it, or a lengthening and neck extension button, as the horse is coming up in the bridle and bracing, you repeat that head down button as even I'm doing a lateral. Hello, hello, hello. Because I don't know what it means. Good. Yeah, keep going. Thank you. And I'm going to have to go back to what I did with the cabeston. I did a lot of, hey, I have a cue up from up here that says, could you think about lengthening and lowering your neck? And you saw over the last few rides, I had a medium frame of neck, not just diving down, because they will just go down to the length of rein given. Right now, I'm at kindergarten again. Can I have some sort of a light cue that gives a relaxation type response? Right, there's a lot of arguing. I get it, Diva. What are you doing to my mouth? Bleh. Gross. It's moving over my tongue. I'm trying not to move it over your tongue. Quit shaking your head. Just lifting the corner there. Just trying to lift the corner of the mouth. The reason it's so in French classical is both hands are high. You really get that jaw release. Personally, it does work 100%. Personally, I find keeping the one hand lower just gives me that extra neck and body control, so they're not shaking and mucking around. I don't feel it's necessary. Also, from learning and studying things that I've studied, I just need the inside indirect rein to get that same softening of the jaw. I don't need both hands. Oh boy. So my goals were today to make sure I had a direct rein, an indirect rein, and a very beginning concept of, can you go forward and down in the bridle, right, with a bit cue. And we got a lot of it's just, yeah, it doesn't go away. So I'm not very light. The pressure's not going away and it is causing a lick and chew, but it's causing a lick and chew and kind of an arguing. I'm just waiting it out. There you go. Thank you. Oh, don't need it in the dirt, but I'll take it. As long as you're thinking at least forward down, because I do have this really good with the cabeston. Gathering my reins doesn't mean stick your nose up high. Hopefully, yes, there we go. It's not really high and it's not really low. It's somewhere in the happy medium, right? Can you just get a nicer shape? Nicer shape. Yes, thank you. So I'm going to have this for a while. Probably not as long as I expect because I know the whip's on that side. Not as long as I expect because this boy's pretty quick and I've done lots of prep work. So I've got to come my head down off of the left rein. Do I have a head down on the right rein? And he's offering a whole bunch of laterals. Oh, honey, I know it's boring, this new thing we're doing. It's very boring. It's very important, okay? It's very important. Yes, thank you. How about hunches in? How about this? How about that? No, I don't need any. Thank you. I just need a dialogue that says, can you back up? I need a dialogue that says, can you just package your nose in a little bit? Can you shape that head and neck? A lot of terms for put the horse on the bit, put him in a frame. Really, it's all about the whole body. I mean, the hind end has to be really marching along, coming as well as this head down. But this is a piece of the puzzle, right? This is one cue that needs to be there. Is, hey, especially if he's stressed too, can I just get this horse to offer to lengthen into the bridle and just stretch? You're fine. Everything's going to be okay. You never know. Right? I know I got it with the cabeston. He worries about something and turns into a giraffe to look at something. I can get his head back down, right? I want the same thing with the bit. Yeah, I know. Let's go. I know you're bored. Looking at like, this is it. Put my head down, lady. Got it. I got it. Getting fast on this side. All right. And then I'll see. Do we have some haunches in then? Not with the nose up there, please. Thank you. I did that little lift to the inside rein to say hello. You can do this better. Yeah. So then I added, okay, I know you can do the laterals just with my seat, like you, but can you also do it with a little bit of shape, similar to what we've been getting without the bit? Good, you got it. Good boy. Yeah, yeah. And he's kind of wondering why it's touching his tongue. What's going on in there? It's a very green mouth. The body's pretty good. As in, he sure knows my seat and weight and leg aids. This mouth is like right there. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Good. I know. No, no. You need to move forward and find an answer, not lean on my hands. So I just asked him to kind of overshadowing. I feel him pulling on me. Just asked him to hurry up and get this haunches in happening so that he could not think about his mouth for a second. Good. It's there. Yeah, good. No, no, that's not it. It's interesting to the left here that I wonder if I should check his teeth in there. Because to the right, it's way quicker for him. And it's definitely because I've ridden him lots with the Cavison. He's very symmetrical when it comes to his lateral work here. So he can flex just as good to the left. Good boy. Good. Can you give me haunches in? Quit worrying about your bridle. Good. 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 Good boy. Now can you stretch, please? Little touch of the inside rein. Good. There we go. Oh, is your brain hurting yet, bud? Is your brain hurt yet? No, not really. I can do all this stuff in my sleep. Yeah, just not with the bit. That's all. Good boy. I'm actually going to leave him at this point for today. I'm not going to worry about trotting or cantering today. The main focus of today's lesson was this education of his mouth. And can I get at least, yeah, some sort of understanding of when I pick up the reins, it doesn't mean to do this. Okay? That's the first, to me, a very important part of it. Yeah, he steers. Maybe not fantastic yet, but he steers. But this to me is very important as well because I don't want the nose, no, we don't push into a bridle. Thank you. Good. Anytime I feel that push, I don't want you doing that either. Sorry. I know. It's a lot of rules. Good boy. Anytime you lean on the bit and back them off. Oh no, we don't go there, please. Thank you. Because leaning, I'm not very strong. And leaning is just developing bad, good boy, bad muscles. Yeah. Develops these ones. Leaning. Okay, young man? Don't lean. Good. You give me, oh, big sigh. You just give me your jaw a little bit here. And what I mean by that is I'm wiggling. I mean, it's so light. Just wiggling and picking it up. The inside rein there and just saying, hey, can you just lick and chew and drop your nose, please? No. Can you lick and chew? No. Lick and chew and drop your nose. Thank you. Good. What if you did it on this side? Good. I'm also looking for a little bit of flexion or stelling. Okay. I'm going to finish the lesson with that head down, stelling left. Go forward down. Stelling to the right. No. No. We don't stell to the right. We stell, but we don't put our head down at the same time. So I'm just very quiet with my reins. I'm going to wait it out. You're sleeping. You're sleeping. Thank you. And I get stelling to the left. Oh, yep. Good boy. That's a good answer. I want more stelling to the left. I hear the dogs too. Whatever. Doesn't miss anything, this guy. So I don't need to bend them to my stirrup. Okay, that's of no value to me riding forward in a straight line. I don't want the horse out of balance. He only needs to have. Move your bum over for a second here. Bring it down. Thank you. I'm getting this button, aren't you? Good. There's flies. I know. Can you just participate in the lesson for just one more second? Did that get rid of it? Move forward and back. Good. Yep, we have a fly we have to fix. Hang on. Okay. Is it gone now? All right. Funny. Can't multitask. It's a fly. Good. And then how about this side? No, no, no. I know. Okay, get the other fly. Are you done? Okay. Okay. Can I finish? Can I? Okay. There's flies on your bum now? Goodness. So hard, baby. Hard to focus. Okay, and then can you come this way? That's the max he ever needs for bend. So that's not only flexion of the pole, we got a full bend chin to the point of the shoulders on a, say, 5 meter circle. He doesn't need to ever have more bend in his neck than that. Any more than that, and you're going to get a twist. That's all he needs right there. That's max. Beautiful. Good boy. It's very straight, all the vertebra from here. If I was to, which I haven't allowed him to actually, so now he's starting to twist his head, and I don't want to go any further because the only way he can bring his nose further is to twist his whole head like this, and that can damage delicate vertebra. And up in here, the atlas and the first vertebra, and break at the third for overflexing at the pole, bringing people pulling the reins back to bring the head in. Just get a nice lift. There's no pulling here. It's just a little tiny squeeze that just says, hello, can you do something? So then he learns that that goes away. Plus, it just causes kind of licking at you and makes the head go down anyway. But it also becomes a cue because he goes, every time she does that, she stops doing it when my head goes down. Oh, look, I can get rid of that pressure. So it's a win-win. I can cause it to happen, cause the right answer without a ton of pressure, which I like. I don't want to be forcing the head down. Hey, bud, you can go for a sleep while I'm on, talking away here. You're a good lesson pony. All right, so I'm pleased with that. That's his first schooling ride with a bit. You're a good boy. Mm-hmm. You do good. Yeah. Can you put your head down, please? Always down. You notice that, bud? It's not up. So he can have it off right away. And he can carry it. All right, bud. Good job. You did very well. Boy, come with me. Let's go. Are you coming? Yeah, let's go. Go turn the camera off. Good boy.